everyone, I'm Darcy. I'm a photographer and artist living in the Sonoran Desert. I just went to Goodwill because I thought it would be a good day to look for a book for a project that I've been wanting to do for a long time, like 3+ months. I was planning to start it at the beginning of the year, and then other things happened and I worked on other projects instead, but I've been really trying to be intentional about what I'm doing and where I'm spending my energy and slow down and have kind of like a daily ritual practice that I can participate in that was creative in a different kind of way than the photography and art that I usually do. So I found a medium called Blackout Poetry, and I've written small poems with varying greatness. So I thought that this would be a nice different challenge to explore. So if you haven't heard of what Blackout Poetry is, it's a style of poetry where you take something that's already been written, like a page from a book or a newsletter or a newspaper was like the traditional source. It started with newspapers, and then you take a Sharpie, or if you're like me and incredibly cautious before getting started with things, you can circle things and circle words in like pencil and like map everything out for how your poem is going to go with the words that are there on the paper. That's all you have to work with, and then you black out everything else. So the only thing that shows through is the words that you're choosing to put in your poem. And I had the idea to do it with a book, and I wanted something old and like antique feeling and like with nice paper and like had like an older quality, and then to like renew it and make it into something that is just different creatively, because I'm putting my own creative energy and thoughts into the piece. So I just had a feeling today that today would be a good Goodwill day to go and try to find something, and I found the most perfect book, and I am so excited to get started with it. This is the book. So it's a Harvard classic with the little Harvard seal on the front, with which just means like truth is or something like that. It's Latin. It's the author of it, his last name is Dana, and I had to crack it open to see like what it actually is. The title of the book is 2 Years Before the Mast and 24 Years After by R.H. Dana Jr. with introduction and notes. It's edited by Charles W. Elliott. Its publication date, the copyright is 1937 for the P.F. Collier Sun Corporation, and 1909 for just P.F. Collier and Son, with the 63rd printing in 1970. So it's perfect. I love like the gold detailing. I don't know if you can see in the video, but it's like a green tint, which I really love. If it was an ideal world, it would have gold around the edges, and I might detail it up to have the gold in it. But the text looks super, like, has that old tiny book feel to it. And there's no like synopsis in the back or anything to kind of gauge what it might be about. But from what I can gather, it's like a sea book and kind of like a journey through different sea voyages. There's a lot of like maritime language in here, and I love the sea, so it was just perfect. It was like I wanted something like kind of fictional so that I have a wide range of words to choose from, and kind of like fantastical to get those like creative thoughts in there. And I saw it on like a top shelf. I'm really short, so I had to reach up to grab it and pull it down, and it was just like up there like ah. It was a perfect book, a perfect find, and I can't wait to get started. It even smells like an old book, which is really magical. So my plan is I'm thinking about reading the whole thing first, because I kind of feel bad about defacing a book, or my eyes of defacing a book without having read it. And since it's so old, I think it could be interesting just to at least read some of it. It's like 400-ish pages, so I'm a slow reader. It'll take me a little bit to get through it. But I was thinking of doing that first, and then starting on page 1 and just reading the page, seeing what words are there, and start blocking things out, probably doing things in pencil, because I can never do things in just ink and just go for it. I like to have a plan. So that's what I'm planning to do, and maybe incorporate some of these typography elements into it and just see where it takes me. If I did, I would love to do a page a day. That would be the goal, but even then, it would take a little bit over a year to get through the whole book. That's another thing. It's just like, it's the perfect size. There's other hardbacks there because I wanted the durability of it, but they're so big, and that just felt like a little too much to get started on a new project when I've never ever even tried Blackout Poetry before. But this is just a good find and really exciting, so I wanted to share. Thank you for watching this video, listening to me talk about Blackout Poetry, getting excited about this new find. If you would like to follow along on the journey, make sure that you click subscribe below. As always, thank you so much for watching. Okay, bye.